Okay, so in this video, I want to talk about dualism and Gnosticism. As I mentioned before in the previous video about the episode of John, if we really want to understand well about the letters of John, we need to have the background of the letter. And then in the background of the letter, the Gnosticism and dualism is playing the key role in understanding why the author of the letter had to write down that letter. Okay, so in this lecture, it'll be short, but I just want to give you kind of brief summary and brief understanding about Gnosticism and dualism. And if you really want to study more, you can find that information from the Bible dictionary, and you can ask me. I can give you more information about it if you really want to study that more. Because that's not the end of the dualism and Gnosticism at the time. It's still going on in this world, in our world. We can see there are so many dualism and Gnosticism is going on in our world. And then even in the church and some Christian, they still have this kind of concept. They don't say that that's the dualism and Gnosticism. They didn't know. They don't know. But they unintentionally use and believe or rely on that kind of the heretical theory. Okay? So if we learn this Gnosticism and dualism, we can help the people, including the church in the church, the people in the church, to kind of correct their misidea and misconception, wrong idea from Gnosticism and dualism. So let's look at it. Definition of the dualism. According to the Bible dictionary, the doctrine that the world or reality consists of the two basic, opposite, and irreducible principle that account for all the existing. So for example, body is evil, but spirit is good. That's the dualism. So we just can divide it. Okay? But in this letter, the letter of John, we can see that they tried to, the first teacher, they tried to divide this concept and use this concept. The body is evil, the spirit is good. And Gnosticism is based on typical dualism. The intermixing of Christian experience and thought with Greek philosophy resulted in this dualism. Okay, so it's kind of syncretism. Everything is mixed together. For Gnostic, the world was divided into the physical and spiritual realms. The world was not created by the ultimate ground of being, but by a lesser deity resulting from the fall of the divine personification of wisdom. That's why I mentioned already the Cantus, he believed that this world was created by an angel, not by God. This lesser deity or demiurge create the material world, which is entirely isolated from divine realm, where the ultimate ground of being existed, because they believe that body is evil. So material world is evil, it's not good. But then the divine and spiritual realm is super good, it's super awesome. So our world cannot be created by the ultimate ground being, because he reside and existed in the spiritual realm, and then he's super good, awesome. That's why the ultimate ground of being could not create this kind of dirty thing, bad thing. This is kind of the picture of this concept. So ultimate ground of being reside and live in divine realm, and then the last deity, this being came from this divine realm outside, to other side, outside, and then this lesser deity create the world, the material world, and then this ultimate ground being cannot create this world, because world is bad, material is bad. That's the dualism, and also Gnosticism believe it and preached it. at the time. But even in our world, we can find and see this kind of concept of dualism. Okay, body is evil, but that's not truth. Our body is created by God. Our body is good, but our sinful mind, that's bad. That's why our body is used by a different purpose, an evil purpose. But body, our material world, is good. It's created by God, according to Genesis, right? And humans are split between the physical and spiritual world. True human self or soul is naturally divine, belonging to the same realm as the ultimate ground of being, but is trapped and imprisoned by the material world. Okay? The physical body is a prison of human soul, so we need to get rid of our prison, our body. We need to be released from our body because our body is prison. That's what they believe. Because of this imprisonment, Gnosticism incorporates an active hatred of the physical body. And so it's similar to the Docetism. So we need to talk about Docetism because Docetism is also used for the Gnosticism. What is Docetism? Definition is to sin or to appear. That's the definition of Docetism. Now, Jesus did not take on. They say that Jesus did not take on a physical body, and third only appeared to live a bodily existence and to die on the cross. So, as I mentioned in the video of the lecture of the letter of John, the Gnosticism, they believe that Christ's spirit came into Jesus when Jesus was baptized, and then when Jesus died on the cross, the Christ spirit left his body. So, because their concept came from this Docetism. They believe that Jesus did not take on physical body. Docetic theology rejects the notion that Jesus Christ lived in a physical human body, because human body is bad and evil. Dualism. Okay? The denial of Jesus' bodily existence emerged from a dualistic view. It is also probably related to the Jewish emphasis on God's transcendence. So Docetic theology emphasized the divinity of Jesus while denying the importance of his bodily life on earth. This is the picture to explain that Docetism. Jesus is divine, so he is good, and human body is not divine. It's bad because it's material. So it's impossible for Jesus to come into the body of a human, because this is bad and this is good, and good thing cannot come and be in the bad thing. That's why Jesus is only temporarily appeared in this world. So they deny the incarnation of Jesus Christ. They don't believe it. They said it's impossible. The Gnosticism, Dualism, and Docetism, they said it's impossible for Jesus, who is good and live in spiritual realm, came into the body of human in the material world. They said it's impossible. That's why 1 John said that we declare to you what was from the beginning, what we have heard, what we have seen with our eyes, and what we have looked at and touched with our hands. John, the apostle, explained that we touch him, Jesus Christ. He's real. He's real. And even John, in the letter of John, he explained that Jesus Christ has come in the flesh, is from God. 2 John, many deceivers, the first teacher, have gone out into the world, those who do not confess that Jesus Christ has come in the flesh. And such person is the deceiver and the antichrist. Even the Gospel of John, he said that. And the Word became flesh and lived among us. And we have seen his glory, the glory as of a Father's only Son, full of grace and truth. Then what's the salvation in Gnosticism? This foolish creator who created this world, the material world and bad world, with a lower angel create the world. Salvation is a return of human to the spiritual realm of the highest God, the kingdom of the light. The highest God provides the human with a divine substance called the spirit, soul, and divine spark for the salvation. This divine spark means that every human being naturally can sense there's someone like God more than human being. That's the divine spark, and that's how divine spark help the people to realize there's a spiritual level, not only the material level. Okay. And special knowledge is given to the Gnostic through the special revelation. So it means that Gnostics are chosen people. Only Gnostics could lead the people for the salvation because they have the special knowledge. The special knowledge that plays a key role in salvation of Gnosticism. In other words, if someone do not have their special knowledge, cannot be saved, because the special knowledge is the critical role and is the way to be saved. So this special knowledge only can lead people to return the kingdom of light. The cross, the sacrifice of Jesus cannot save, because human body is evil. The evil things cannot save the people, cannot lead the people to the spiritual realm. It doesn't have any power, right? There's no way in the cross to save people. Only special knowledge can lead the people from this material and bad world to the spiritual realm. So only person who has the special knowledge, the Gnostics, can lead the people for the salvation. That's what they claim, the Gnostics, including the Cantus. It is the reason why the Gnostics, they are very proud themselves. I'm so special. They said that. Yeah, they believe it. So if you want to believe it and if you want to be saved, come to me, because I have the special knowledge. I can lead you. I can help you to get the special knowledge too for the salvation. So it is the reason why the Gnostic, they became very prideful. So their behavior is not. They don't believe that the behavior is not important. They minimize the seriousness of sin. They don't care about sin. They don't care about the behavior. They claim that the fellowship with God is possible regardless of one's behavior. Okay? And they also say that love is not important. No? So they don't care to love each other, and they are arrogant and selfish. For this reason, in the 1 John, the Apostle John said this: whoever loves his brother abides in the light, and in him there is no cause for stumbling. Also he said, little children, let us not love in word or thought, but in deed and in truth. Sorry for this misspell. Anyway, so this is kind of the brief summary of dualism and Gnosticism. So I hope you guys learned something from this short video, but this is really important matter. So yeah, please try to understand this concept of dualism and Gnosticism, and it will help you to have deeper understanding of the letter of John. Thank you guys again for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoy this letter because of this kind of short teaching. Thank you guys. Bye.